Hello, Tom from EveryStepPhysics.com, EveryStepCalculus.com. Physics problem off of a test. A warehouse worker pushes a 10-kilogram crate along the frictionless floor as shown in the figure by a force of 10 newtons that points downward at an angle of 40 degrees below the horizontal. A, for 10 points, draw a free body diagram for the crate. B, for 10 points, find the acceleration of the crate. So let's do what my programs can do. Physics to get to my menu. I'm going to choose number 2, acceleration, because that's what the problem asks for. We're going to scroll down. You have to get a little bit of practice with this because there's many, many things down here for choices and stuff. So you have to practice with my programs more than you practice with the sample tests given by the professor or the book itself or anything. So what's given? Well, what's given is mass, the angle, and the force in newtons. Not the friction force, but the force, okay? I'm going to choose that. Press alpha before you enter anything into these entry lines here. Alpha, mass is given at 10 kilograms. 10 kilograms. The force is given to alpha 10 newtons. Angle is given at alpha 40 degrees. I always show you what you've entered. You can change it if you want. Say it's okay. Here's the formula for acceleration. The force times cosine of theta minus mg times sine of theta, divided, the whole thing divided by mass. Here's the calculations all entered into that formula. Here's the answer, minus 5.5397 meters per second squared. With regard to the free body diagram, I'll just say a couple things about that, or a few things. The arrow pointing straight down, always perpendicular to the horizontal, is called the gravity force. The horizontal force is the arrow to the exact right along the horizontal. It's called the horizontal force. The arrow pointing left, which you would draw on this box, and that is the friction force. And the arrow pointing straight up is called the normal force. The arrow with the 10 newtons is called the applied force. So you write that down, you get 10 points on your problem, your test, and you're going to pass that class, or certainly help to pass the class. Have a good one.